that followed, Jonathan's preparation was not that of an actor memorizing lines, but that of a soldier preparing for battle. He immersed himself in research, not to find weaknesses in Oprah, but to understand the deep spiritual hunger she was so expertly exploiting. He watched clips of her Miracle Mindset Masterclass, the $2,000 per person online course that promised to unlock divine abundance through visualization techniques. He observed how the very language of faith, blessing, favor, miracle, had been co-opted, stripped of its theological weight, and transformed into a tool for material acquisition. He read about her lucrative partnerships with New Age teachers, a sprawling network of products and seminars that had constructed a multi-hundred-million-dollar empire, all built upon the seductive premise that spirituality was something one could purchase, control and customize to fit one's personal preferences. He felt his heart break, not with judgment, but with a profound sadness for the millions of people who, starving for the bread of life, were being fed beautifully packaged stones and taught to call it nourishment. He knew he was walking into a trap, an arena meticulously designed to neutralize his message. But he also knew that sometimes God calls his children to be lights in the deepest darkness, even if it means risking being extinguished. The night before the taping was a vigil. Jonathan did not study talking points or rehearse witty retorts. He knelt on the cold hardwood floor of his apartment, his Bible open before him to the Gospel of John, and he prayed for hours. He prayed for the wisdom to discern the questions behind the questions. He prayed for the courage to speak the truth without fear of the consequences. And most of all, he prayed for the grace to speak that truth with a love that could penetrate even the most hardened defenses. He thought of Jesus, overturning the tables in the temple, not in a fit of uncontrollable rage, but in an act of holy zeal, driving out those who had turned his Father's house into a marketplace. He thought of the woman at the well, of Zacchaeus the tax collector, of the thief on the cross, all the broken, marginalized people who found authentic hope in a real relationship with God, not in expensive courses or secret formulas for success. That night, Jonathan made peace with the very real possibility that this television appearance could end his career. He accepted that he would be ridiculed, misinterpreted, and canceled by the cultural machine, because he had come to the conclusion that certain truths were worth speaking, regardless of the cost. He was ready to lose everything for one chance to offer something real. When Jonathan arrived at Harpo Studios the next morning, the sheer scale of the operation hit him with full force. It was more than a television studio. It was a palace, a modern-day temple dedicated to a single deity, Oprah. Polished marble floors reflected the light from crystal chandeliers the size of small cars. The walls were